Hey everybody, this is Marie, the Everyday Mother, bringing you today's Daily Mother Mythbuster. So today's not really much of a mythbuster, but I just wanted to talk to you about something that I have come to love, and it's something called Sai Chi. And if you don't know anything about Sai Chi, underneath this video will be a link to explain more about it. It's just some really interesting technology that helps you break through some of your limiting beliefs. And so I'm going to tell you a little bit about my experience. I don't want to tell you too much of the process or any of that because everyone's experience is different. But I wanted to share a little bit about what it did for me. So I've been experiencing some of the limiting beliefs that I am not good enough and just some fears, some really, really strong fears that I've had a hard time breaking through. And I've gone through a lot of different processes to break through these and have noticed some differences. But it wasn't until I went through the Sai Chi process that it actually just really solidified all of the other work that I've been doing and really made it feel like it just dissolved away these fears and limiting beliefs within me. So Allie was the one who did this process on me, and it was amazing, and she's amazing, and you don't have to say more than you want to. Really, it's just all inside you. But afterwards, I felt like I wanted to tell everyone who would listen about my story just because it was so amazing, and I love hearing other people's experiences with it. So going through this Sai Chi had given me a chance to look at it in a different light and to release some of those. It really just struck me how much fear that I have been allowing that had been guiding my life. And it was amazing because I hadn't seen this until Allie, halfway through the session, she kept asking me if I was ready to let go of that fear. And something inside of me wouldn't let it go. And finally she asked me, she said, "Is this fear serving you?" And I went, "Oh, man, I hadn't seen that I actually thought this fear was serving me. I thought that if I was afraid of certain things, then that would prevent other things from happening." Once I said that out loud, I'm like, that doesn't even make sense. But I thought that holding on to these fears was in some way keeping me safe. And these fears, these dark fears, were keeping me from seeing the light. When I got a chance to let go of that, I had a chance to see for the first time. For every fear that I was allowing to guide my life, there were 1,000 lights that were there as well, helping me and protecting me and keeping me safe, which I hadn't seen before because I was holding on to this fear so tightly. It was still there for me, and it had still been guiding my life and keeping me safe and keeping me protected in a way I didn't know. But I hadn't been able to see that until I went through this session. And in seeing that, I got to see that I can choose fear, but that's not going to keep things from happening. That gave me a chance to see that Heavenly Father knew what He was doing, and He was going to do it in His way, but that I was going to be safe and protected no matter what. And then I got to choose that faith instead. I choose the faith that is serving me instead of the fears that weren't. So that's my thought. Head over to mothermythstribe.com if you think Sai Chi is something you might like to try. Check out the link underneath this video at mothermythstribe.com. Can't wait to see you there.